Hello everyone out there in the vinyl community, it's Loonacy here doing another vinyl updates. I've got a lot of stuff to show today, so the video is going to be a little longer than normal. Apologize for that. I just haven't had time to get on here and do the videos that I need to do. So this is going to be some stuff that I picked up a little bit before Christmas and some Christmas stuff that I got from the family, things like that. Nothing overly exciting except for I have one thing that's I consider pretty exciting to me. Something a very good find, at least I consider it as. Let's start off with what's put in the background. Got a little Santana Z-Bop. I showed this a while back a little bit. I really like it. It's good stuff. It's kind of easy listening stuff. And I won't slow down here very much because I got a lot to show. Sorry if it goes too fast, but I don't want the video to be too long. Some of the stuff I got in the mail, a lot of the stuff I found at my local shop and was pretty excited. Actually, I think this is the only thing I got by mail, and it was In Excess Kick, which I was pretty happy to get since it's a gatefold. I bid $1 on eBay, and just because to see if I would get it, and I did, and it is. Actually, it's in really good shape. You can take a look there. There's hardly any ring wear at all, and the vinyl was just mint as can be. So, the rest of the stuff here, for the next few anyway, I actually went into my local, one of my local record shops that I go to all the time, and I guess somebody had just brought in a big batch of stuff that I listen to and stuff that I've been looking for in the used section, and they were all in this great shape. I don't know. I must have just missed them. I asked the owner, and he said it was just a couple days ago they brought them in. So. I got lucky. It was just a couple days before Christmas. Wasn't planning on spending very much money because of the holidays, but I couldn't pass this stuff up, and they were all relatively cheap. So let me get into them. AC/DC 74 Jailbreak, which is an awesome album. Very happy to get it. Filling out my AC/DC collection, one of my favorite bands, of course, as many others I know. Also, Let There Be Rock. I have a copy of this, but it was really beat up, just completely trashed and scratched, and all mess. Not even worth listening to. And this one was really good shape, a little bit of ring wear, but not bad. And all this was in the same batch, so I was surprised they thought the same musical taste as me. Ozzy Osbourne, The Ultimate Sin. I think this one's a little bit more common, but and mostly these are relatively common, but. I don't have it in my collection yet until now, so I was really excited to see this stuff. Really good copy. Led Zeppelin. Presents. I listened to this. It was clear as can be, and as I've talked about many times, and most people have, these white covers can really get beat up, and this one just looks really good. Hardly any ring wear, so I was pretty happy to find that. Some Deep Purple. This is Stormbringer. It was good. Not the best, but it was definitely good. I really like David Coverdale, and he was still in the band at this time. Because I'm a big Whitesnake fan, and I really like David Coverdale's voice, and he was in the band during this, so I did like it. It was a little bit different. I mean, it wasn't too. I don't know how to explain it. It was just a little different. Liked it. Didn't love it. Did love this, however. Uriah Heep. If anybody's watched any of my videos, you know how much of a fan I'm becoming of Uriah Heep. This is Innocent Victim, and this was really good. I really liked this. It was one of the favorites that I've had so far. The Who, and I don't have hardly anything from The Who. It's hard, and I haven't even listened to this yet actually. So it was just in good shape. Looks good. I like the Who. Don't have a lot of their stuff, but I like them, so I thought, oh, I'll pick them up. Santana. I do like Santana, however. This is Santana's Greatest Hits. I know this has been reissued. I've seen it around, but this one is this one was a little bit more beat up than the others. You can see the black has got some ring wear there and whatnot, but the vinyl was great, and it was it's good stuff. It's got a lot of his big hits on there. Black Magic Woman's on there and stuff like that. I was really excited about this one, surprisingly. Phil Collins. If you've ever tried to find this around, at least in my area, this is no jacket required. In my area, it's kind of difficult to find, actually, in good shape, and this one was in great shape. All this stuff was so nice, but I like Phil Collins, and I couldn't believe that this was in there. I was just so excited about that. Also got another Ozzy, and I have some of Ozzy's reissues, but I don't have Bark at the Moon, surprisingly, at all. And this one has a little bit of had a little, it was crinkled or whatever, but vinyl was great. Listened to it, sounded amazing. So, and all these, I didn't pay over $3 for any of them. They were all $2.95 or $3. They were all in that range. That was some of the pickups I had before Christmas. My wife obviously knows I'm into vinyl, and well, that's obvious, but she got me a whole bunch of vinyl for Christmas also. Some of the stuff that I've been kind of wanting. All this stuff was new, or almost all of it was new. But stuff that I've been looking at and saying, hey, I want that, I want this, she remembered and picked me up quite a few. This is Green Day. 21st Century Breakdown, which it was really good. My son really liked this as well. He keeps asking me to play Green Day now too, so this was actually really good. I'm a Green Day fan also. Really like a lot of their stuff. I like their early stuff like Dookie and stuff like that a little bit better, but that was very, very good. I definitely liked it. I showed the Smashing Pumpkins before, but I didn't get Gish. This is Gish reissue also. The gatefold reissue of this, which was, it's really nice packaging. They come with a little sheet on the back there to show the songs, song list, and whatnot. But I really liked Smashing Pumpkins. I was very happy to see that they were reissuing this, so got that as well. Most people, anybody who watches the videos knows I'm a product of the 90s, or a music product of the 90s. I like all that stuff, so this was right up my alley. Nirvana, Bleach. This is a gatefold with this really nice booklet. Came inside a bunch of photos and notes and lyric sheets and stuff like that, which I thought was pretty cool. It's on, I believe this is on, this is on white vinyl. Both these are on white vinyl, but what was cool about this one, and there were several copies or different variations of this. There was the non-gatefold and the black vinyl and stuff, but this one also has a live February 9th, 1990 Pine Street Theater, Portland, Oregon show, which I'm from Oregon, so right in my area, a live show on this double LP, which I thought was pretty cool. I haven't heard everything on it yet. Just had another time to listen to everything that I want to right now, but pretty excited to get it, to be honest with you. And this one that's been dodging me for a long time, for some reason. This is Nirvana, Incesticide. So I've got pretty much everything that I want of Nirvana's, from Nirvana. I don't have a lot of their, rare stuff, but I have all the mainstream stuff that I like. I wanted the Black Keys' new album. Unfortunately, around my area, it just sold out everywhere. So instead, I got 2 other Black Keys albums. This one is Cholahoma. It's good. I like the Black Keys. I like them a lot. They're becoming very popular, obviously, as we all know. And this one is Thick Freakness, which I listened to this. It was very good, actually. It was really good. One of my favorites so far from the Black Keys. Brothers, of course, is probably my favorite still right now, which was very good, if you haven't heard it, but it's a lot newer. And then another, this one I actually saw in the shop quite a bit before Christmas. It's been sitting there, and it had a little sticker on it that said, vinyl is okay, it's, very good plus condition, colored vinyl, and, but they normally sell for a lot higher. And they had it marked down quite a bit. I just never really got around to buying it. I thought maybe I'd find a bigger copy or a better copy, and never did. But here it is, Stone Temple Pilots. And this is, I believe, is on purple vinyl. So my wife bought this anyway, even though it had that little. It wasn't on the. It was on the sleeve. That was what the sticker was. And actually, you know, I pulled it out and it had some scratches on it, but they were pretty much surface. There was only one song on the backside that had any scratch to it at all. Everything else sounded really, really good. So I was happy to get it. If you go on eBay, you know, trying to find these, it's pretty expensive. You know, and that 90s stuff is hard to find because they just didn't make a lot of vinyl back then. You know, during that era, if you will. So now, the last thing I got, I was very, very excited about getting, and I purchased this after Christmas. The shop that I go into, there's not a lot in my area, not a lot of shops. So obviously, as I've been building my collection, I've been buying quite a bit of vinyl, and they have noticed. I went in one day and they said they had a connection to get one of these, or maybe two of these records, and they were going to give it to me at a they said since I'm a valued customer, whatever, that I've been coming there a lot and showing loyalty to their shop, they were going to give me a good deal on this. And I believe that they did. And when they told me what it was, I knew that I had to have it. So I went back in immediately after Christmas and I did purchase it. And that is this. Pearl Jam 20. Triple LP. Also came with great booklets with all kinds of photos from, you know, their tours and from the movie and stuff like that. If you haven't seen PJ20, the documentary on Pearl Jam, it's very, very good, and I really liked it. Great packaging here. Just photos from all around. It's very thick vinyl. I mean, it just played amazing. It's got tons of live performances. It's amazing. It was great, and I see these on eBay, you know, going for $150 to $200 with ease, and they sold it to me for 85 bucks. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Just for, you know, being a loyal customer, if you will. I thought it was a really good deal, and I could not be happier in getting that. It just sounds fantastic. Of some of these older live performances, you know, hearing them in their infancy of the band, you know, was great for me. I just absolutely loved it. So I went through those a little bit faster than I thought. So it's not as long as I thought, and that's good. I'm probably making a few more videos tonight, trying to catch up a little bit. Do tons of thread responses out there. But I wanted to get my first vinyl finds of 2012 out there. It's not the first vinyl I bought in 2012, but it's my first video for vinyl finds anyway. I'm still, of course, out there looking for everything to build my collection, and I'll be making videos as soon as I get that stuff. And just stay tuned. Thanks.